Have you tried tapping to get better sleep and it's not working for you? If you have tried, you're not alone. I hear sometimes people say, well, I tried tapping and it didn't help me at all. And then when I drill down deeper, they've either maybe tried it once, they've done like one tapping session, and they really didn't change anything else in their life. So I understand why it didn't work. For those who don't know what tapping is, I have a video that I will link here somewheres in this video called what is tapping and how can it help improve the quality of my sleep. So go watch that so you can learn what tapping is if you don't know what tapping is. And then for those who do know and have tried it and it hasn't worked for your sleep issues, in this video, I'm going to talk about maybe some of the reasons why it didn't, and also give you ways to incorporate tapping in your everyday life to make it easy so that tapping has a chance to actually improve the quality of your sleep. So for those who don't know me, my name is Carol Richard. I am the founder of the Sleep Success Academy, where we help sleep-deprived individuals get the quality sleep they need and they deserve. If you haven't already done so, you can go to my website, sleepsuccessacademy.com. If you scroll down about halfway through on the homepage, you'll see where you can put your name and email address, and you will get a copy of my free guide, 5 action steps to improve the quality of your sleep, right in your email box. And you can unsubscribe from my mailing list at any time after you receive this. As well, if you want to click subscribe to this YouTube video, you'll get subscribed to my YouTube channel and you will get a new video notification every time a new video is posted. All right, so what happens? So some people will say, Carol, I did try tapping, but it just didn't work for me. And when I ask, what was their routine with tapping, they often say, oh, well, I just tried it once, or I tried it for like a week and it didn't work. And so I always say it's the same as if you wanted to run a marathon or you wanted to lose 20, 30 pounds, going for a 2-minute run one day or 2 days, or actually eating a salad once will not be enough to be able to make you run that marathon or lose the 20, 30 pounds. You have to do something consistent every day that will then be something that will help you improve your running speed or your weight loss journey. Same with sleep. If we want better sleep and we're wanting to use tapping as one of the ways to help regulate our nervous system to be able to fall asleep quicker, stay asleep longer, wake up feeling refreshed because we've got less stress in our life, using tapping as a modality, we do have to use it more than once. And so I wanted to share today, what would tapping be good for and what it's not, and like how to incorporate tapping easily, 3 ways that you can easily incorporate it in your everyday life. Because when we start thinking about getting better sleep, we really have to look at the three key components, which is your emotional well-being, which is the health of your nervous system, your mindset, which is your thoughts and your belief, and then your behaviors. If we have really bad habits, then it's all the amount of tapping I'm going to do. Like I always say, you can drink coffee all day and not able to sleep at night, but tapping, because I'm not sleeping, but I have a brain full of caffeine, is actually not going to work. So tapping is an amazing tool and it's helped me immensely. And that's how I got my sleep back on track. And a lot of people use it. But it's not just once, and you have to look at the whole picture in order for tapping to help. So tapping is very good for those who don't know what tapping is. If you've watched the video, tapping is really good to help re-regulate the nervous system. It's also really good in the moment if you're feeling a strong emotion and you start tapping, even without words. Just tapping as you're feeling it, it will send the calming signal to your amygdala, which is the emotional center of the brain, that then returns a calming signal to the body. It says, we don't need the cortisol or the adrenaline, all those stress hormones right now. And we're able to calm down. And once we calm down the emotion, usually the clarity of our thought, of our mindset can pop in. But a lot of times we can't make sense of things because we're too emotionally activated. And emotions are amazing because they let us know that something's out of control in our life, something's not right. And so that's why we feel these emotions. But if we can use tapping to help our mind and body calm down from these emotions, then we can start looking at what's the root cause of my sleep issues. Here are 3 easy ways that you can incorporate tapping in your everyday life. The first one is just sitting for 3 minutes with a timer. I have a little timer that I usually use, and I'll put on 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever time. And I'm going to do tapping without words, just silent tapping. And so the points are, the top of the head. If you look at the other video, you'll get all these. The eyebrow, so just inside the eyebrow, side of the eye, underneath the eye, under the nose, in the chin, the collarbone point. You can also do one hand, and under the arms. And you would just repeat the points, just sitting here silently, without any words, without saying anything. And if we do this every day, consistently, what we're doing is we're actually teaching our nervous system to be mindful, to be quiet, and that it's okay to sit quietly. And it also brings that habit of the tapping. So then when you are feeling a strong emotion come up, your hand will automatically go to tapping because it's used to allowing your body to relax. So that's tip number 1, just silent tapping. A second way you can incorporate tapping easily in your everyday life is making it part of your routine. So one of the ways that I do this in the morning when I go and I make my coffee and I get everything ready and it's got to percolate, then I can just sit there and I usually just do my favorite point. This is my favorite point. Even just doing that, I could feel the breath come in. So I'm just noticing my breath. I'm not trying to control it. I just notice that my breath came in. So every morning as my coffee's getting ready, I'll just sit there, tap. Maybe I'll add the other points. Maybe I'll just say something to myself like, yeah, like I got a lot to do today, but I've got it. Or I'm excited for this today. Or I'm just talking to myself as I'm tapping, but it's a routine for me. So I know when I'm making my coffee, that's one of the times I incorporate a minute or 2 of tapping. And know that minute or 2 will not change my whole day, but it will over time be this little bits of consistency to it that will then improve the quality of my sleep, reduce a lot of the fears that I have about putting my business out into the world. It helps me just have better relationships because I'm less stressed. My nervous system has calmed down. So even my relationships have improved just by adding this minute or 2 of tapping every day. So that's the second way. And the third way that you can easily incorporate tapping in your everyday life is the technique that I've learned is called just holding the truth. And so a lot of people say, I don't know what to say when I'm tapping. And so what if you were just to find a small statement that is your truth in the current moment? For like, I'm going to make one up. I'm nervous recording this video. I'm not, but let's just say that was I was working my way up to starting to do videos and I'm like, I'm nervous recording this video. I would just hold the truth of that. I could do, even though I'm nervous recording this video, I deeply and completely accept who I am. Or even though I'm nervous recording this video, I acknowledge that I feel this way. Or even though I'm so nervous recording this video, in this moment, I'm okay. And then for the reminder points, I would just say, nervous recording this video, nervous recording this video, nervous recording this video, so nervous recording this video, and just tap through. But it could be anything that you're feeling. An example could be like, and you're not sleeping, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, is like, even though I don't want to be tapping right now, right? It's the truth of what you're feeling, even though this really sucks that I'm awake again, or even though I'll never get my sleep under control, or it feels like I'll never get my sleep under control. So really just holding the truth of what we're feeling. And if there's anger that comes up, you tap, I'm just so angry about this. And we're just allowing that energy to move. And if you did this, like holding the truth 15 minutes each day, and some rant tapping would come out of that, I'm sure, because it does for me when I start holding the truth of what I'm really feeling and being honest with myself and being authentic with myself, then I'm able to release all that and then I can move on with my life. But if I'm being held back with all these fears and all these resentment and all these like poor me kind of attitude because I haven't slept in 2 weeks, of course, that is going to affect every area of my life. So just hold the truth, tap through it, and know one tapping session of this is not going to change your sleep, but doing it consistently every day will. I guarantee you. It's done it for me. It does it for my clients that do actually get a regular, consistent tapping schedule. And for the people who don't even have sleep issues that are using tapping for other things, one of the common side effects they get every time is their sleep improves. So start tapping, do it on a daily basis. Let me know how this information helped you, maybe create a schedule for you. I'm looking forward to hearing other ways people can incorporate tapping to their day and how it can actually improve the quality of your sleep. That's it for today.